Alright, well, the last part took too long. So this is literally the ending of the game. And what's hard about this is the very ending credits that play are, I know for a fact, are copyrighted by Tsukiko Amano, the girl who sings all of the Fatal Frame openings and endings. Well, she did for the first 3 games. I think she sung the one for 4 as well. She's the girl who does all of the opening songs and ending songs. So I've been having to screw with the volume by moving it up and down. I probably should have just left it all the way up until right until the end. So the end of my last video, I kept having to skip it quite a bit. But this is the good ending. So far in my last video, we got the good ending for Ren, for Ose. For Ren, you get to choose which one of the brides you want. You can choose Shirigiku or Ose, but each girl has a good ending and a bad ending. So they each have like 2 endings. So that's why this final chapter, you literally do have to play through it like 4 times, and it takes 2 hours to clear. It's very stressful. So it's like 2 times 4. I think it's going to cost me like 8 hours that I have to go through and do this. So far, we've gotten the good ending for Miyu, where we keep Miku and we allow her to stay. So for people who just want to look for pointers on how to get what ending, so for Miyu, if you want Miku to stay with her and you want the good ending for Miku, basically when you go to the mountain, you're going to want to take photos of her. I think you need at least 3, but you take a total of like 4 or 5. So you need to take photos of her as she appears talking to Miyu. Where she's like, I just wanted to go back and see my brother, Mafu. You need to take photos of her all the way up until you get to the Lake of the Departed. And then you get the good ending. If you want her bad ending, do not take any pictures of her at all. And then when it comes to Miyu's ending, she will disappear into the sun and leave Miyu alone. As for Yuri's ending, hers is simple. If you want the good ending, you need to glance Ose above the water, which is what I did at the end of my last video. Or if you want the bad ending, you can glance her under the water, which is what I had got first. But I had defeated her too quickly, and I defeated her under the water, but I had to wait for the phase to start again, because I didn't want to glance her under the water, because that would have screwed up the ending I was going for. So unfortunately, I had to do it that way. And then for Ren, like I said, his is complicated because he has 2 different endings. So for Ose, you can choose between the picture of the bride or the lock of hair. So the picture of the bride is for Ose. So Ose's endings are when she is coming towards Ren. If you take a photo of her, that's the bad ending. If you let him touch her and hug her, that is a good ending. As for Shirigiku, I can't remember how hers changes. I actually can't really remember. She does have a good and bad ending as well, but I think it's based on what he says to her or something. I'm not too clear on that. I never really paid attention to Shirigiku's much. I like Shirigiku as a character, I really do, but when it came to this game, I kind of focused more on fulfilling Kunihiko's end of the game, where he's basically, his spirit and thoughts and memories are being channeled through Ren like a vessel. So I basically focused more on trying to get Ren to get Kunihiko's feelings to Ose, because I feel like that made more sense, and I feel like that's the canon true ending. So that's the one I always focused on. Right now, we got the good ending for Yuri now. So basically, she glanced Ose above the water, touched her and saw all of her memories, and basically this is what Ose is remembering, where she first met Kunihiko, and how their feelings relate to each other. I turned the in-game volume down a bit, because I know the ending credit song that plays is copyrighted. So this is where she first met him, and he came to the mountain as a guest, and he took the photo of her. See, and their hands touched, and she's like, what the fuck? So, were too powerful for me. So basically, what this means is, because she was a shrine maiden, she has the ability of glancing. So, fatal glancing works by making direct eye contact with someone or touching someone. Strong, powerful maidens only need to look you in the eye to be able to see your, like, memories and feelings and thoughts, like your secrets, things that you're hiding. But other people, like Yuri and Miyu, they have to physically touch somebody to be able to do it. It doesn't matter either way it's done, the result will always be the same. You will still see the same. But when she accidentally touched his hand, she heard how he felt about her. which is why she looked away and said that it was too much for her, because she knew her duty as a shrine maiden was to be sacrificed. So him having feelings for her really put her in a bad predicament, because she's like, well, then she started to grow feelings for him as well, which then started to give her the regret side of things, where she knew she was going to be a sacrifice, yet she still wanted to live with him. But based on what her duty was, she knew that it would never happen, which really put her in a rough spot.
They were a curse. I did not want to die with him.
I wanted to live with him.
I wanted to live with him. I feel as though the curse has finally been lifted. And so, I shall go alone. I'll let the dark current take me.
Wait.
Your glance has saved my soul. I leave my last thoughts with you.
Okay, now I need to grab the sound and drop it down. I hate ruining shit like this, but because that ending song is copyrighted, I don't want to have to take the chance of having to cut it out anyway and put some song over it, so I have to drop it out completely. I am so glad it was you. So right here is where I lose my ability to still mess with the sound. No, I guess I can still do it because it counts as a cutscene. But I just, this part here is copyrighted, the song that plays during this bit. I know for a fact it is because that happened on my Wii U version, and I actually had to re-record the ending on my Wii U, which was stressful for me, but I didn't mind because I had to redo it again anyway. You do have to play through this ending chapter 4 times to get all endings. But my original playthrough, the video I uploaded, got claimed, and I think I had to wind up cutting the sound out. Something happened. And I had to replay through it again to re-record it again, which really upsetted me because I had to do the endings multiple times. So let me see if the song is still playing or not. Son of a bitch. Yeah, I can't. I don't want to risk that song. It is a copyrighted song. That's what sucks. Like, you can't even do videos on YouTube anymore without everything being claimed, and it ruins endings to playthroughs. So basically, the curse is lifted. She's standing in the water, and then that's when Ahsoka calls out to her. Yuri. So basically everybody was set free. Everyone was saved. I can't skip it because at the very, very end there is an ending for Ren at the end of the credits. Shit. I mean, I think I could skip the credits. I think there is a skip button on these. You can skip cutscene, but I think you do need to let all of the credits play. Because it's right at the end, and I can't remember if I skip these, if it'll still show it to me, or if it'll skip it altogether. I can't remember. But basically, I don't think these ending credits are too long. It's just that song that plays, it ruins it. That's what happened to my Wii U playthrough a long time ago. A lot of people didn't know that because that was harder for me because I had to record with the digital camera. So when that song had got claimed, it screwed up the entire video and the entire playthrough to where I had to actually cut the video. I think that's what I was forced to do. I was forced to actually just cut it out. And towards the ending, when she goes and Hasuka says Yuri, right when she turns back and looks, I think I cut it, or it might have been as soon as that box opens up with a giant like water circle with the sun. I think I had cut the video there, and then I had to re-record the cutscene, this final cutscene. I had to re-record it with the sound off, and I think I even tried like putting a different song over it, like some kind of like instrumental like Japanese music or something that kind of fit with it. I can't really remember too much what I had to do, but I remember it got really messed up and I had to re-record it several times. And because I used a digital camera that died right away, trying to re-record a chapter like this was really hard because it's 2 hours long to get through this final chapter. It's 2 hours. I just remembered it really sucked. So what's cool about this though is because this is on my PS4. What I can always do, see there's a tie-in song in this cage, Tsukiko Amano, that's the song that's the ending song, that's the copyrighted song. Also in this cage is actually a ring that I gave to Yuri and me, they both wear it. But yeah, what's cool, like I said about the PS4 version, is I can actually just redo it. I can replay through the ending all over again. And then when it comes to the part where the ending's actually changed, then I can record it. Because I don't know how I feel about re-recording this whole ending all over again. Because it's 2 hours long. It's not something you can just snap your fingers and get through easily. Because you have to lead each of the characters to like their final destinations. And that's the part that takes forever. I'm too busy itching my damn back shoulder. Koei Tecmo are the authors of this software for the purpose of copyright. All rights are reserved. Yeah, I know. Calm down. Why do you think I muted your ending song? So you won't give me crap. It screwed it up though. I hate doing this because at the end of the last video it got ruined because I kept having to pause it like this. I do apologize for that, but I had to. So this is the ending now. So this is Ren's ending. We already saw Miyu's ending in the last video, and then we just saw Yuri's there at the beginning, which started at the end of the video of my last video at the end. So Yuri's ending got broken up into 2 different videos because I recorded for too long. So basically, in the last video for Ren, we went and accepted Ose. Instead of taking a photo of her, we actually touched her and hugged her and relayed Kunihiko's feelings to her through Ren. But like I said, that ending was really touching for me because she loved him so much that she didn't want him to die with her. She didn't want him to die at all. So she returned to her reliquary alone because she was already dead. She was already a sacrifice, and she wanted him to live. But I think it's also because she realized that Kunihiko is being channeled through Ren, and Ren is not Kunihiko. He's a different man. So that's another reason why she didn't want someone more innocent to die. She wanted the killings to stop. She wanted the sacrifices to stop. So she figures because Ren is a descendant from Kunihiko, she feels as if though Kunihiko is living on through him. So as long as Ren is alive, she's like happy, which makes sense. But another thing too though is really who we're looking at. I know she looks exactly like Hanbei, but she is actually the reincarnation of Ose. So if you look at it this way, they are together in another life. Because Ose was sacrificed, technically she's dead. She's been dead. And it was believed that once Kunihiko left the mountain, he was killed also. I think Fatal Frame 1 hints at that. They might have been Fatal Frame 3. There's a text you pick up that says they found a torso with the arms, legs, like the limbs and the head severed from the body, like they were ripped apart. And it's believed that while he left the mountain, he continued his like research with the camera obscura and all of the other things he made, like the Spirit Stone radio and the projector, the Spirit projector. It's believed that he was still doing research in it, and he was attacked by the rope priestess, and it's believed that she killed him. That's why the limbs and the head were severed from the torso. They could not find them, because that's what the rope priestess does. If you played Fatal Frame 1 and 3, they show you that specifically, because in Fatal Frame 3, Miku's ending the Himoto Mansion is actually in the game, and you actually get to go there as Miku, since she's one of the main player characters in 3 as well. So it's believed that the rope priestess, because she ties ropes around your limbs and around your neck, and they like have these turning like wooden things that they tighten the ropes with, and they spin them, and it supposedly pulls your limbs apart, and it puts strain and starts to pull them out of their sockets. It's really quite torturous and gruesome for people who ever see that done in a real life situation, but that's believed that that's what happens. And it's believed that that's what happened to him. He was actually killed by a spirit by, you know, trying to get research with his cameras obscuras and stuff. Though if he was the creator of it, it doesn't make sense how come he didn't know how to banish the ghost like the other characters in the series do. But for some reason, he must have been overpowered, and she killed him. So they were both basically killed. And I feel like this is them living on in a different life, because Ren is a descendant of Kunihiko, and Rui is a reincarnation of Ose. So basically it's like Rui is Ose, but in a different life. So she was asleep the whole time when Ren went to the end of the game. She doesn't know what happened. But then she wakes up and he's there. Because he came back to her.
Don't get up yet.
That sounds wrong.
Stay there. You need to rest. Oh, come on. I'm not going anywhere. Just trust me.
Sounds wrong. She's Hanbei to me, I don't care. Because he had problems with women, but once he relayed his feelings, he realized that, because she had been with him as his assistant, she's a live-in assistant, means she lives with you and does everything for you. He got so used to her being there that I guess he did grow feelings for her over time, because he was more, like, quiet and didn't react to women's feelings, but once he channeled how Kunihiko felt for so long, he had been channeling him from the beginning of the game and didn't realize it, his ancestor. And then when he went and let those feelings go, when he actually cried for Ose and basically told her that he loved her and everything, he realized that it was okay for him to let go of his fear, because the one thing he had been plagued by wasn't even his memory to begin with. Him being afraid of women looking him in the eyes was not his own feelings. It was actually Kunihiko's. So once he realized that I've been denying myself how I feel because I'm channeling the feelings of somebody else, he realized that he didn't feel that way about women at all. He actually didn't mind them. He wasn't really afraid of them as Kunihiko was. So that's why he decided to project all of his feelings onto Rui suddenly, which is kind of funny because that's what Rui wanted. It's kind of almost disturbing. There's a text you pick up in one of her journals where she's like, I feel myself calling to him and I feel myself wanting to give in to him, and it's like, Jesus Christ. So if you know what that's, they couldn't write it like that in the game because you can't write sex into games. But when she said I could feel myself wanting to give in to him, that's a sex indication. It's a sex indication. It's so funny. Oh my god. Alright. So I don't know, okay, so the white kimono is available for Yuri. Calico glasses for Yuri. Miu's accessories are available. So kimono for Ren. Butterfly lens is available. Nightmare difficulty. The secret episode is Stranger in the Rain, so you get to play as Ayane. I don't personally care for her, but you know, there's some people who do, so yeah. So now we have the white kimono. So that's the outfit that Ose was wearing. This is actually the bride outfit. The only thing that's missing is the fucking veil. There's people who have, I've seen mods of this game though, where people modded it to have the veil. They can have the short one or the long white one that's like transparent that goes all the way down to the back of their legs. So I've seen people play with that, but if you ever see that, that's a mod. So, the only outfit she's missing is the school outfit, the white one. That like white, like sailor looking outfit. It says I'm still missing an outfit for her though. You can see where there's 2 slots missing here. I don't know what more outfits that she could have, but I'm missing 2 more. I'm missing a lot of accessories too. So like I said, you have to clear this game numerous times. Normally I clear it with the accessories, because if you put them in that accessory, it counts. I wasn't done looking at the characters. So his is basically just what Kunihiko is wearing. And the other accessories he's missing is he has 2 pairs of glasses, fox ears, and a tail. He might even have like 3 pairs of glasses that change, but you have to clear the game a certain way in order to get that, so I should have gotten the white outfit for her, because she has the white kimonos too, but I didn't get it for her. I think it's probably because I played with a DLC outfit. You need to clear the game with the normal outfit. I mean, that's not necessarily true either, because I got fucking Yuri's. Yeah, I don't know. What the fuck? That is so, I mean, we got the cat ears and the cat tail. Oh, the cat tail, yeah. That's kind of absurd looking, I'm gonna be honest with you. Oh. Yeah, I don't know. We're gonna have to clear that final chapter again. I think maybe I get more stuff by clearing it on Nightmare, because I unlocked Nightmare for all of them now. So on my Wii version, I actually have S ranks for all of these, even on Nightmare difficulty. I would have to do that on my own time though. So right now we're gonna go ahead and play as the final chapter with Ayane. She only has, I think it's first thread, second thread, third thread. So Ayane undertakes a quest to search for a girl named Sumugi who has gone missing. Follow her trail. Ayane makes her way into the abandoned inn and encounters the impossible. Literally. So first thread, Stranger in the Rain, Ayane. I personally don't really care for Ayane much, but because this is made by Koei Tecmo, they wanted to add in one of their characters. Ayane is okay. I'm just sick of seeing fucking these ninja characters. You know, I've been subjected to DOA for years, and once you keep seeing a lot of the same, it just gets really old. And I just hate the fact how they try to find every reason they can to put these characters in every fucking game, and it's just like, come on, man. I don't mind it though. It's just that I'm just so sick of seeing them repetitively everywhere. I do like Hayabusa a lot, and I do like Hayate a lot. I wish I could see more of them in games. I mean, Hayabusa was added in Warriors Region 3 Ultimate, added in 4 and 4 Ultimate, but I mean, like, Hayate has never been branched out of DOA. He's never been put in another game, and I'm like, what the fuck? Even in Ninja Gaiden, he was not in any of the games as a player character, and I feel like that's absurd. He should be as the head of the fucking Mugen Tenshin. Why isn't there a game about him? He was voiced by Yuri Lowenthal. It's funny. He also goes by Ayane. In last round, he had 2 personalities, but in the previous games, he did as well because of Project Epsilon. My point is, though, they focus too much on, like, Hayabusa and Ayane. You don't really see very many games on, like, Kasumi or Momiji, even though Kasumi was in all of those games as well. I believe in Razor's Edge 3 Ninja Gaiden, Momiji and Kasumi were also in the game along with Hayate and Hayabusa. It's just, my point is, I feel like they keep using Ayane for everything when she's not even the main fucking female ninja. I mean, her and Kasumi have their, like, half-sister problems, but I feel like I don't know. I liked Momiji the most out of the ninjas. I just feel like I'm so sick of seeing Kasumi and Ayane on everything. I do like Kasumi in the older DOA games, though. I liked her a lot in there. It's just as time went on, I kind of just got tired of it. But I do like, if I had to choose who I liked more between Kasumi and Ayane, it would be Kasumi. So Ayane is a ninja from the Mugen Tenshin Ninja Clan's Hanjimon sect. Her mission to search for a missing girl, Tsumugi Katashina, last seen near Mount Hakami. Ayane spins a purple thread which should help her lead her to the girl. Because she gave the girl a bracelet that connects them to each other. And she told her that if she ever gone missing, she would find her. And she's basically using the bracelet as like a token to try to help her find out where the girl is. And she basically like followed the girl shadowed here. Because Ayane doesn't know that this mountain is haunted by ghosts. She has no idea. She thinks it's just like an abandoned place. I don't think she has the same voice actress as from DOA. I think it's different. There's that bracelet that Ayane gave her. Tsumugi. The purple thread seems to lead to that abandoned inn. I hope I'm not too late. It should give me a tutorial on how to play as Ayane, because she doesn't have the camera. She's like a ninja. So I believe it'll tell you where she went. Like this, you can use the thread. You could just follow it and see where it's going. It's unclear as to how Ayane got this bracelet and why is it magical. But supposedly, she gave the same bracelet to Tsumugi, and it'll tell her where she went. But I've already played this before, so I pretty much know which way. Tutorial. The purple thread shows the quickest route to Tsumugi's location. Follow the thread to find her. That way. Yeah, so wherever the thread goes is where she is. I wish you could move while doing this, but you cannot. I thought it was actually up the stairs behind me. Why would it be this way? This is a dead end. This is not at all where the girl is. I love how they just put their asses in the camera. I'm trying to make her get up faster, but it just doesn't work. See how it's lying? I mean, I know where I'm supposed to go. You're supposed to go upstairs. That's why I said I don't know why it would be making me go this way. Because I know where you go. I've played this before. I didn't mean to open the door. I was trying to use the thread. See, it says circle to open, but it's actually R2. So this is, see how the layout's kind of different. Let's see. I'm trying to get her in the room to do the thread thing. She's upstairs. I don't know why it's lying. I should have just, I mean, I've played this before. I should just go to where I know she is and stop messing around. It's telling you it's that way, but it isn't. It's actually upstairs. Because she comes here to look for her, but doesn't realize that this place is horribly haunted, and she gets, like, horribly attacked. That was loud as shit. Mizue.
I didn't sense anything.
Yeah, she was horribly attacked. Ayane agreed to look for a missing girl named Samugi. Stealing herself into the abandoned inn on Manakami, she was severely wounded by a malicious ghost. How can she fight off these supernatural foes? Ayane made her escape, realizing she may need the help of forbidden magic. Your ninja tricks won't work on me. That which should not be, spirits of the dead. Unable to detect their presence, Ayane covers herself with protective charms and heads back to the mountain. I'm gonna put it on Nightmare, see how I do. Second thread, purple ties. When confronted by spirits from the netherworld, Ayane is forced to make a fast retreat from the mountain. She heads in search of a means to fight her new opponent. It's funny because I think the old lady she goes to see kind of sounds like the wedding celebrant. But I don't think it's her, but it's the voice. It's her voice.
This enchantment will bring you to the brink of death.
See, it's her. It's
I
her.
hope you can withstand the pain.
She has a good voice, a good old voice. Yeah, it's the funeral celebrant who's doing this to her.
I'm no stranger to pain.
They had to tone that down because they couldn't make it sound worse because people would think it's something else. If I remember, I read a thing that said they had to have the voice actress redo the line because it sounded too much like prawn. Yes, I said it like that on purpose. Reverse the O and R. They had to redo it. The Japanese version is like, oh my god. If I would have had the Japanese voice on, you would have been like, what the fuck? So that's the girl she's looking for. She almost reminds me of Tsuruhime from Senkaku Basara.
Do you hate yourself? Very well. This will make you stronger.
Because she's a ninja. So this girl is having problems with her half-sister where her real parents care more about that sister than her. So that girl's been like self-harming herself for attention because she feels she's not getting enough attention because her parents only care about the other sister and not her. So Ayane feels like the girl reminds her of herself, how people care more about the sister than her.
Go on, take it. Those who reside on the mountain, they cannot stand the brightness of the spirit stone flashlight.
That's something they brought back from Fatal Frame 4. Which is funny, because at this time, Fatal Frame 4 was never brought over to the West. They're actually currently remaking it for PS4, PS5, and Nintendo Switch right now. But they're supposed to be all in English like this. But yeah, that was something that Toshiro had in Fatal Frame 4, Mask of the Lunar Eclipse, Tsukikin no Kamen. So now they brought it back, which is funny. The Shadow Sigil, a curse that allows the user to connect with the world of the dead. It enables the user to sense ghosts while masking their own presence. Kind of funny that the main game didn't allow you to have that. Pieces of shit. I believe it works like this, and you just blast them with it. I sense something. Is it Masaki or is it Akira? I feel it's different from before. Spirit filament will react to a ghost's presence and indicate its status. Blue, unaware. The ghost is completely unaware of Ayane's presence. Yellow, searching. The ghost has sensed Ayane and is looking for her. Even when they cannot see Ayane, ghosts can hear her if she makes a noise. Red, attacking. The ghost knows where Ayane is and is ready to kill her. So yeah, you gotta pay attention to the color of the filament. If you don't run and avoid making noise, ghosts will not notice you. However, there is something you need to keep in mind. They can sense when you're threading. See how it goes blue? Now it's yellow. It seems ghosts can sense the purple thread. I should reel it back in before they react to it. Ghosts will notice when you make noise. To avoid detection, move away from the ghosts and stand still for a while. Avoiding these guys could be tricky. I should give this thing a try. Spiritstone flashlight. This is the only means by which Ayane can fight ghosts. The flash of the flashlight as the ghosts multiple times to temporarily stun them. You can also charge up the flashlight to stun ghosts with just one flash. Ghosts will recover after a while, but they will have lost track of Ayane by then. Use a Spiritstone flashlight wisely to get past ghosts that are in your way. So you can charge it. It's noticed me. That seems to have some effect, but I'll still need to hit it with something stronger. I screwed it up. Seems the ghost has been weakened. This is my chance to get past. Your concealment gauge will not recover while you are running. To let it recover, move away from ghosts and stand still for a while. It's that purple gauge, so if I make her run... So while you're running, it does not recharge. I basically run all the way through because I don't give a shit. I can't sense it anymore. With the flashlight and the shadow sigil, I'll be able to get Samugi out of here. So that shadow sigil is the thing, that tattoo that's on her back. Supposedly it helps conceal her from them. Yeah, so this is a bait and wait kind of thing for Ayane's story of the game, because she can't fight like the other characters can. So it's unclear as to what time Ayane came here to the mountain. Is this before the main events took place of the main game, or is this after? Because the curse was lifted and it was believed that all the ghosts were set free and returned to their resting rights, that the mountain returned back to just a normal mountain. So I'm assuming that this had to have been during the game that took place. Like, while the main game was happening, this happened. It's not clear as to what point, but I'm pretty sure that's what is implied. Hasn't noticed me. Should I wait for it to go away? Ghosts will be drawn to any noise you make. Walking will alert them more than when you stand still, and running will quickly bring them down upon you. The safest option is to stand still and wait for the ghost to go past and then walk up the stairs. Stand still, wait for it to go. That's Masaki, isn't it? It is him. You know, I like him enough, I don't even care if he notices me or not. It is him. It's him. What is he doing here? I really like him. Out of all the ghosts, I think he's attractive. I have fucking problems. Where is he going though? A part of me wants to follow him. But I know I shouldn't. He'll get me sooner or later. She's on my right. I can sense there's 3 of them. If ghosts get too close to you, even if you don't move, your concealment gauge will go down and you'll be spotted. Sometimes you may have to quietly approach a ghost to stun it with a spirit stone flashlight. Yeah, you have to approach it from behind like an asshole. So, that's now. She's okay. Let's not worry about her. So it's 3 of them, so it has to be Akira, Masaki, Nao, and Mizue. Oh, fuck me. That might be Akira. Shit. Oh, shit. Can go past her. Okay, one of them searching for me. So that was now I got past. The Masaki was on the bottom floor. I think that other one might be... It looks like it might be Tadahito. He's moving. It's hard to tell when they're moving in and out like that. Okay, that's Mizue right there. I need to get past her though. So we're gonna do... She doesn't notice me yet, so... Blast her. Run through her. Get to the door. Ayane's part of the game is really easy, because you don't have to fight the ghosts, you just avoid them. See, my concealment gauge is going down. He noticed me when I opened the door. So there's a stone mirror. So stone mirrors are like phoenix stones in this game. They resurrect you. Apparently Ayane can use them too if you die. So I believe... Yeah. So when you do that, it draws their attention to you. If you're somebody like me who's already played this game before, you already know where the girl is. You don't need to do that. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. I didn't realize that Nao was there. I thought, doesn't this connect to where I just came from? My concealment gauge is so low. Eesh. Okay, hold on. Oh shit, she's scared. Because this leads out of the mountain, back to the other side of the mountain. Okay. Please, no. Can you imagine if she did that? Okay. Oh, Masaki, what are you doing? I told you he was gonna get me sooner or later. Shh, don't move. When he's blue, he doesn't know I'm there. When he turns yellow, he does know. I like you, but not today. Not today. I need to leave. I need to leave right now. I think you can come through the door and get me if I remember correctly. I think. Doesn't he? Okay. I'm too ballsy, I know. I literally let them get right in my face. I don't care. Akira, get the fuck out of my face, bro. Running away right now. Like, it just stuns them long enough for her to run the fuck away. Now! Go! Oh, my concealment gauge is so low. So it doesn't recharge while she's running. I aimed a little too high, but still got it. Was that Samugi? No, it couldn't have. This is where the purple thread is telling me to go. That must have been an illusion, or perhaps it was a vision of the past. Anyway, the thread will lead me to Samugi. I just have to trust in it. I can't remember. I thought, wasn't she... Hold on. Wrong button. I think it's because they want me to go back out, and they want me to go back up to the womb cavern entrance. Because this leads all the way to, like, here, and they don't want you... I mean, you can go there, but it's implied that the girl never went that way. But I believe she actually did. The thread's telling me to go back now, and it's like, what? Damn it, no! What the f... Stop it! Maybe it was that way, that cave entrance. Hold on, wrong button again. Yeah, she's right in the middle of it, nothing I can do. Can you, She's like, get back here, Becca! What if God was one of us? Just as much like all of us. Why are you in my face? Fire! Go. Oh my god. Everybody in the grandmother in my face. I'm gonna be attacked from behind. Oh yeah. Can I have? Okay, I guess I don't need that. Fuck it. I'm ninja running past your bullshit. Ninja run all day. Huh? Ooh. I wanted to get that thing. They want to give it to me. The embers. I was trying to get it. I don't know why this camera. They put the camera up their ass. Me personally, I don't find people's rears all that attractive. I mean, sometimes they can look good, but that's not something I'm into. What do you want? Now, you need to stop this. Girl, get some help. They're all around me now. They're all gonna get my sweet ass. Who are you? Who are you? Oh, you're, what's her face? Fuck. Can't remember her name. Her last name is Kururugi, but I can't remember her first name. Mizue, need you to leave. I can't even do that. There's my ember. Give me my ember. Every time I say ember, I feel like I'm playing fucking Dark Souls. Was it the Shrine of Dolls? Fucking wrong button again. Was it the Shrine of Dolls? Why would it be? This isn't, what are we doing? I came from there. I think I need to get to the Shrine of Dolls. I know it's telling me to go this way, but that's weird. Hold on. Ah, shit. Yeah, this is the way to the Shrine of Dolls. Who are you? Oh, you're now. Ah, don't. You know what? That's fine. I'm not even gonna worry about that. This one looks like trouble. It's a ghost, but it reeks of blood. That must have been blood of its victims. It may have been human once, but I doubt there's any humanity left now. I'd better make sure it doesn't notice me. Oh no. Oh fuck me. Purple thread isn't funny though. Go now. Go now. I'm sorry, I read fast, so if you're wondering why I was like, yeah, I do that when I read really fast. I read really fast, like speed reading in my mind. I can't talk fast like that, because then I sound retarded. I always aim too high. Why do I do this? Okay. I did take damage like an idiot, and I have nothing to really heal myself with. I better be careful. Well, this is nightmare difficulty, so that's why I'm like, it is harder. Okay, I know there's probably somebody thinking, well, what does she say to this? Okay. Hold on. Please, Ayane, turn around. I can sense water through a hole in the passageway floor. Some of the dolls are missing on the shelf. That must have been them. They must have been washed away. Yeah, nothing important. But I'm sure there's probably somebody like, well, what does it say? You know those one people that nitpick at every little thing. Alright, so I think I have to get up to the... I could go to my right, into that hallway, then, yeah, I could do it that way. This way. The only one that's really here is Shiragiku and the kids, and they're not really a threat. You don't really have to worry about them. And the dolls. There are 2 dolls that attack. I need to stand still for a minute. Speaking of dolls that attack... Yeah, that's great. I think Ayane knows because she's a ninja. She's like, this doll be some kind of whack shit. No, don't I have to go down to the womb cavern for the girl? But that's where I just was. No, I know where I'm going. What am I doing? I've cleared this before. I know exactly where Tsumugi is. She's in the damn Shrine of the Ephemeral. She's in the bottom part of it where you first meet Ose at the beginning of the game. That's where the girl is. I know where she is. Why am I acting as if though I don't? I've cleared this before. I know exactly where the girl is. She's in the shrine in that bottom section, the hexagonal part that's all filled with water. That's where she is. Damn it now. Stop this. She's like, but why? Oh no. I'm fucked. I'm about to be 3-way gangbanged, 4-way. Hi, bye. Ayane, can you pick up the paper, please? What? Who? Who? Mizue, stop. Oh no, I drew all of their attention. This is not the way you want to do this. Did it not work? Oh, that's why. I'm out of power. Don't touch me! Get off! Stop this! Ayane! I need that paper. I'm tainted. Oh, fuck. This is not the right way to do this, and I should have known, but I did know. Fuck. Hold on a moment. Hold on. I'm gonna go over here for a minute. You need to stop this. Stop being a stalker. I need to neutralize them. Where are you? Where? Where? Oh, there. You know what? That'd be some bullshit. I could just go and come back out. It's just I can't pick up the note with them right there. Okay. Tsumugi, she's inside. That was a vision. Is this another effect of the shadow sigil? Tsumugi must be trapped and close to death. That may be the true of me as well. Damn it, I couldn't get that note because they wouldn't leave me alone. Well, it's my fault, I guess. I ran through all of that. Ayane cast a spell on herself, bringing her closer to death. Enveloped in darkness, she followed a purple thread connected to her target, Tsumugi. The thread led her to the shrine of the Ephemeral, located on the shrine of Mahakami. Located on the summit. Yeah, I screwed that up. They wouldn't let me pick up that note, and you needed it in order to get an S rank. Oh, it's kind of hard. I hate how the character just won't pick up something if ghosts are nearby. What the fuck? Purple thread connected to Tsumugi vanishes at the shrine of the Ephemeral. I always say that wrong. I think it's Ephemeral. Atop Mount Hakami, Ayane makes her way in. I think it is Ephemeral. Ephemeral, I think is how you say it. It's almost like Euphemia from Code Geass. Okay. The purple thread leads Ayane to the shrine of the Ephemeral on Mount Hakami's summit. She heads inside the old shrine, which seems to exude darkness itself. You should have said death. Exudes death, not darkness. Darkness imprisoning me. All that I see, absolute horror. I cannot live. I cannot die. Trapped to myself. Metallica. Okay, the purple thread is getting stronger. Tsumugi must be close. If only you think that, but you could be wrong. But she actually is right over here. So she's in here. This is where the girl is. So this is where we are. You need to get to this stair landing right here. You can either go, I guess you could go either way, but it'd be easier if you go to your left, go down to the interior hallway, then to the garden hallway, then through the lodger's room, down into the garden hallway. Then once you go through the garden hallway, it'll put you on those stairs. The stair landing will take you right here. This is the spiral staircase. And mic is hooked onto my shirt. I'm having an itch in my shoulder. And I'm moving it all around, and I'm pretty sure that doesn't sound great. So once you come down the spiral case, you will end up into the black water hallway. You should be able to, yeah, you can come right down the stair landing here. Then you go down until you get to the other hallway, which takes you here to, this is all the black water hallway, all of this. And you're supposed to go here to the purification shrine. I think actually I think she's in the Hall of Caskets, now that I think about it. I don't think she's in the Purification Shrine. It's the Hall of